That night, she thought she was stepping into paradise, but little did she know it was the beginning of hell. As a pole dancer at a nightclub, this was Annie's first time taking on a private client. The moment she arrived at the house, she couldn't help but laugh. It was massive, a full 3 stories high. Excitement bubbling inside her, she pressed the doorbell. The young heir inside, who had been waiting eagerly, rushed to open the door. Stepping inside, Annie's worldview shattered once again. Just the ground floor alone was nearly the size of the nightclub she worked at. So, this was how the rich lived. Every breath she took seemed laced with the scent of money. Ivan, already accustomed to this lifestyle, handed her a bottle of imported sparkling water, the cheapest thing in the house. Then, he quickly disappeared upstairs to his bedroom. Annie stood by the window, taking in the breathtaking view. She knew this was the life she wanted. Of course, dreaming was one thing, but making money was another. After their little happy time, Annie couldn't help but ask Ivan, "How did you get so rich at such a young age?"
Короче, ладно. Мой батя Николай Сахаров.
Scusa, non so proprio chi sia.
Vai su Google.
Hearing this, Annie immediately pulled out her phone and started searching. The results nearly made her drop the device. Ivan's father was the richest man in Russia.
Ah, cazzo.
Ah, cazzo!
Ma va, non ci credo. Cazzo, credici invece. E se lo vuoi sapere, lo rivedo anche stasera.
For someone like Annie, and girls like her, landing a top-tier client like this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. As long as she played her cards right, she had an 80% chance of securing a future. But Annie chose the absolute worst path. The wilder the start, the more tragic the ending. That night, she decided to step up her game, trying out a new dance move. But to her surprise, Ivan still finished at lightning speed. Afterward, he casually picked up his controller and started gaming, while Annie lay beside him, thinking, damn, that was the easiest money I've ever made.
Hai pagato per un'ora intera e sono rimasti ancora 45 minuti se vuoi fartene un'altra.
A few days later, on New Year's Eve, Annie received an invitation. She and her girls were going to Ivan's house for a New Year's party. The moment they stepped inside, her friends were completely stunned. None of them had ever seen a house this big before. And the craziest part? It had more than one floor.